Hi, I'm Laren Sabel. I'm the author of Vivian Divine is Dead and the upcoming Out of My Mind, and here are some fun facts you may not know about me. I collect small wooden toys. I have dozens and dozens of them on my desk at home, and this is one of my favorites. It's a mariachi band, and this is Cece, and I photograph her and her band when I travel. I literally can't tell left from right. I mean, I was driving around and we were in Colorado. We were going camping because we love to camp. And I thought I was following the directions perfectly. And then somehow I crossed over and there was this like, "Welcome to New Mexico" sign. And my husband has never let me forget it. I was like, I don't know, 13 or something, 12. And we went to Alcatraz with my family, and I put the headset on, and I was on the tour. And then I'm a daydreamer, so I kind of wander off sometimes and make my way back eventually. So I wandered off to look at one of the cells or something, and then when I turned around, everybody was gone. The whole tour was gone. And all of a sudden, I started to get scared because I heard people screaming, and I heard people, yelling all these obscene things and screaming and in pain and bars clanging. And so I just started running as fast as I could, like running around the place, like yelling, trying to get people's attention. And I ran out to the dock where the boat had come in, and there was nobody there. The boat was gone. I thought they left me there. And then I looked over, and of course they were at the different docking station that departs. And I was just like crying, and then my parents just looked at me, and they went like this, and I went, I have that headset still on, right? I was on a train in Italy. I lived in Rome during my junior year abroad in college, and I was on a train in Italy, and there was a Cavaliere, and that's basically a young policeman who's like 18-ish. And he dared me to do a contest. So I got down and we did the contest, and I won, which was amazing because he was pretty small actually. And I won the arm wrestling contest. I used to be a gymnast, so I have pretty big arms. The rest of my muscles aren't so good, but these arms are good. And I won, and he immediately dropped down on his knees and asked me to marry him. And I said, why would you do that? And he said, "You're the only woman I've ever met who's stronger than my mother." I was at my high school after prom. I was, 17 or something, and I went up to, my friend and I went up to the handwriting analyst because they hired them for fun, And my friend sat down first, and the woman told my friend everything, like how many brothers and sisters she had, to the T. And then she said, "Lauren, you go." And I sat down, and I wrote my name in a sentence or something. The woman looked at it, her face went pale. She took my hand, and she looked me at it, and she said, "Do not let anybody ever convince you that you're crazy." Far the scariest moment of my life. I had this thing as a kid that I wanted to be fearless. Like, I had all these fears, all these terrible nightmares. And so I was going to learn to be fearless. And that was it was very like James Bond, So to conquer my fear of Child's Play, which is that movie about the doll that comes to life and kills people, which I saw, I went down to the basement. I turned off all the lights in my house, in the basement. And I went down into the basement, and I sat down against the closet, and it was pitch black. And I was scared of the dark, of course, too, because I was a kid. It's pitch black, and I sat back into the arms of this giant Barbie doll. And I didn't know what it was. All I know is I felt doll arms go around my neck. And I'd never been too scared to scream before. But I just held onto its little hands. And I just sat there holding onto its little hands. And then finally, I chucked it over my head. And I bolted up the stairs. And I didn't go down to the basement for 2 days. I was sure Chucky was down there. I would just lock the basement door. That'll help me. And when I finally went back down, there was a 3-foot tall Barbie doll my parents had given me for Christmas that for 2 years earlier I forgot about. And it had been leaning against the closet door. What are the chances?